It might look very dangerous, but is the StoneCutter the best new block in Minecraft? We are going to investigate. Don't you go anywhere. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, and welcome to another episode from me, Avomance, in my Clever Blocks series. Today, we're talking about another clever block that has been introduced to the game since 1.14. Today, we're going on about the StoneCutter. The StoneCutter is the workstation of the stonemason, this fella just coming up there. And if you come over here, you'll see that they can naturally spawn inside a stonemason's house. We've got one right there. However, if you try and mine that out with anything that is not a pick, it will not drop anything that you're going to be interested in. In fact, it is just utterly destroyed. It also takes ages. However, if you place one down and do it with a pick, you'll find you get a much better result. And it's much faster too. You can see that it is stackable in 64 and it is a transparent block, which means that if you put it down, no mob can spawn on it. You don't have to steal them from your local stonemason, however. You can craft them really easy. 3 stone blocks and 1 iron ingot makes you a StoneCutter. And it makes sense really if you think about it, a stone base with a bit of metal flying around the top. Now these guys are pretty impervious to fire, so if I pop that down there and get my flint and steel and try and set fire to it, it doesn't want to know. Just, you can't set fire to it. It doesn't work if you set fire to something next to it as well. It is not interested. Also, if you pop it into a hole and you try and soak it with the hot stuff, all it does is hold the hot stuff up. This new StoneCutter was added into the game in 18W44A snapshot for Java, but they weren't craftable in 19W04A in January 2019. It was added to Bedrock in the beta 1.10.0.3 as a separate block to the old StoneCutter block that used to be a Bedrock exclusive. However, it was not functional until beta 1.11.01. PS4, as normal, had to wait until June 2019 for the 1.91 update. Those poor PS4 players. The StoneCutter can be placed in all 4 directions, although it's a bit of a con because the textures on all 4 of the sides here are the same. Therefore, if you craft it and place it that way, or craft it and place it the other way, it's pretty much identical. But that means that you can create a number of different things with it in a creative way, which we'll talk about a little later on. The StoneCutter was brought into the game not just as a job site for the new villagers, but also as a crafting station, one that will rival the craft bench. So we've got the interface there for the craft bench. This is the interface for the StoneCutter. You can see it is very, very different. That's because it makes things far more simple. We're going to experiment with this a little bit. I'm going to take 2 stacks of cobblestone and we're going to make some slabs. So in the crafting table, to make cobblestone slab, very simple. You put 3 blocks across and you get 6 slabs for that. If I take those out, that gives me very nearly 2 stacks of cobblestone slabs, but a spare cobblestone on the edge. If I then come across here and I put my cobblestone in this interface here and select slab, you'll notice that it's saying it will give me 2 cobblestone slabs for each cobblestone. Now watch this here. Now this is going to stack up. It gives me 2 full stacks, bear in mind that 62 belongs there, 2 full stacks of cobblestone slabs, so I get a little bit of an extra bonus when it comes to slabs. Slabs is the worst bonus you can get. If I pop those back in there, take out 2 more slabs, and now we're going to make some walls. Come into the crafting table, a stone wall is crafted like that. We've got 4 blocks of waste. Pull that out, we get 60 stone walls and 4 leftovers. We come into the StoneCutter, click on the wall, bounce that, you can swap those back over. We get 64 walls. Basically 1 block gives us 1 wall. Is a vast improvement and no wastage. Pop these back in here. If we then come and make some steps, unsurprisingly look a little bit like that. Click on those and you get 40 cobblestone stairs with 4 leftovers. We come in here, click on the steps, we get 64 cobblestone stairs instead. It is a definite benefit to make your steps in the StoneCutter. Now, if we want to start doing little things a little bit more fancy, for example, we want to make some chiseled stone bricks, which look fantastic in a build. If we come into a crafting table and we've got stone bricks, first off, we need to make stone slabs. And then once we've got those stone brick slabs, we have to put those into the crafting bench again to make our chiselled stone bricks, which means that we have left over 1 stone brick and 2 stone slabs with 62 chiselled stone bricks. If we come into the StoneCutter, in one step we can click there and we can get 64 chiselled stone bricks much faster, and you get more for your money. Now, no block in Minecraft needs to be entirely functional, and I think personally one use you could have for this is to use it as a bandsaw. It might be a stone cutter, but it doesn't half look like it could be a log cutter, and you could use this for a little logging operation on the side of this tiger biome. That works really rather well. Or maybe you could use them as a moving cog type animation in some machine that pretty much does absolutely nothing but go up and down. Or alternatively, you could use it as a fairly cool looking floor with movement. Actually, whilst it is a little bit sinister, the pattern with the brown squares in between where the corners mark up actually works rather well. So as you can see, the StoneCutter is a really useful block, not just for crafting, but you can use it in some cosmetic effects as well. It's not got as much added bonus perhaps as some of the other blocks, but it has got this animation on it that means it's constantly moving, and it's one of the few blocks that has that animation no matter what block state it is in. Furnaces have animation but only when they're on, for example. This fella is always animated. If you have enjoyed that video, please do remember to slap that like button. It'd be great to know you enjoy them, and I will keep on making them. Also, if you've not done it already, please do hit that subscribe button. It'd be great to see you in my sub club, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. You take it easy now. Bye.